see in continuation of the class, I forgot to start the recording. It's an important part because it will be used for further reference by you people. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. So I'll be just jumping into the presentation again. I hope you will not mind if I start again with the red color of physics, and you can understand that uh, the things you have done, you have achieved a lot of things in your life, and you have done a lot of things in your up to 10 plus 2. You can understand that in a 10 plus 2 environment, it's a very basically thing related to your personality and your altogether aspects of your behavior in your school. Please take care of that. When you are suppose in class first, second, third, fourth, and moving ahead, then you see that there are certain seniors in your school who are in class 12th, and those seniors who are actually putting some force and other things to put yourself in you can say in effect, and you think that at that time, okay, just think that I'll be in class 12 and I'll see what happens, okay, and then you come to your class 12 and then you see that, okay, now I'm the super boss of the school. I'm in class 12, and now I will enforce other juniors to work according to my instructions. Anyway, so this is the thing. We have to start from electric dipole today, and already we have discussed few times that dipole is a simple arrangement of equal and opposite charges separated by a very small distance, and the field produced by dipole is dipole field. The strength of an electric dipole is actually the electric dipole moment, which is a vector quantity. And the arrangement of the electric dipole is like we place equal and opposite two charges, like here minus q and plus q, are placed at a distance of, for example, 2L. Just for the simplicity of the calculation, we have taken 2L. And the dipole moment is here from minus to plus q. The question last time was that why it is from minus to plus 2. I will answer that also in due course of time when the topic will come. So here there was another doubt raised by one student that was regarding the electric line of forces at that time. But if you see here, the direction of dipole moment is the direction of minus to plus 2. It is not the field lines, okay, so that you have to consider here. And the dipole moment is given by the charge value multiplied by the distance between them. So we say that charge value and the displacement, are you getting that? It is the charge value and the displacement, not the physical quantity distance. Because when we say the displacement, so displacement is a vector quantity. So dipole moment is the charge value multiplied by the displacement, so that we get the exact vector quantity in terms of I cap here. So the magnitude of electric dipole moment, product of magnitude of either charge and the distance between the two charges. But when we are saying this distance, it is actually the displacement. So direction is from negative to positive, and the SI unit of this is coulomb meter. Okay, you can understand that is the charge multiplied by the displacement to coulomb meter. So an ideal dipole is the dipole in which the charge becomes larger and larger and the separation becomes smaller and smaller. So if you can see this arrangement also, if we reduce this distance between them, then you can understand that in comparison to this 2L part, the charge q dimensions will become larger. Okay, So you can understand that when the things is at a particular distance, it seems to be small, but when it comes near to us, then it seems to be large. So in that way. So we have to find out the electric field intensity due to electric dipole. You must recall this topic when you have done in your 10 plus 2 class 12, how you have calculated the electric dipole. There are two methods. When the point is at the axial line, where the axial line is the line joining the line containing these two charges. So if suppose P point is in our consideration, it is in the same line. And the distance from the center for up to this point is x. So from A, it is L plus x, and from B, it is L minus x. So that the resultant electric field intensity at P point is EA plus EB. Now we will find this what is the value, because it's according to superposition principle, and what is the direction and what we will get exactly. Okay, so that we have to see. Now vector EA and EB are collinear and opposite, so we got the direction also. EA is, if you remove this part from here, so at point P, due to A, this is in this direction. Okay, and EB, because due to B point, at this P point, it is in opposite direction. So the resultant will be EB minus EA, right? Why EB will be more? Because it is at a smaller distance. So EA will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by x plus L square, and the direction is given. EB is again there, Q by x minus L, and again the direction is there. And we got, because the minus sign already over here we have taken, so we got calculate by the subtraction. So this value we got twice Q dot 2L, and you know what is Q dot 2L? It is the moment. So we replace this value. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught twice Px x square minus L square. So this is the exact value of the electric field due to this dipole arrangement when the point of consideration is at the axial line of this dipole. But there are certain cases, like if L is very lesser than x, it means the x distance is large, but the L distance between the two charges is very small. So then this can be related, because L is very small, so L square definitely will be more small, so it can be negligible. So we can have this value 2 pi divided by 4 pi epsilon naught x cube. So the direction of electric field intensity due to dipole is always along the direction of the dipole moment, and the direction of the dipole moment is A to B. So in this direction, the net electric field will work. The second case, when we have to find out the electric field, and already you have done a lot of time on the equatorial line. So if any point Q is at the equatorial line, you can understand that it will make certain angles on the line joining A and B, and we can have the components of the resultant electric field like EA and EB. This EA and EB will have a resultant into this direction EQ, and it will have the component of EA cos theta and EB cos theta, and another component EB sin theta and EA sin theta. If you see the direction of these components, EA sin theta and EB sin theta, these are opposite. So these will be cancelling out, and EA cos theta and EB cos theta are in same direction. So we will have to find out the value so that it can sum up. So now we will find the values. So at point Q, we will put the value. These are the vectors having the angle 2 theta. so that EA and EB value we can easily find out. You can see here the distance. It is the x square plus L square part. This part, hypotenuse of this, which is same for both. And the vector EA sine theta, EB sine theta are opposite and cancelling out. And vector EA cos theta, EB cos theta, same direction. So add up. So the resultant EQ, the magnitude, will be equal to EA cos theta plus EB cos theta. We can sum up. So when we are summing up, the result will be this, and we can replace Q dot 2L with P, the dipole moment. Now see the direction. Over here we have put the direction of EQ, and the direction is given in the negative side, because here in this direction, in the diagram itself, the direction of EQ is opposite to the direction of the dipole moment. If we say the direction of the moment is in positive x direction, then it will come in negative x direction, which is coming. So again, the case, if L is very lesser than y, then we can have those values, and direction of field in equatorial line is opposite to the dipole moment. So if the observation point is very far away, or when the dipole is very short, then the electric field intensity is double the electric field intensity at a equatorial line. So in this condition, EP will be equal to twice of EQ. And now we are going to have a discussion. Are you there, all of you, or gone to sleep?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, here.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
With
sir.
you, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who
I
was
am
saying
with you,
no,
sir.
sir? Okay, okay. So everybody
Yes,
is
sir.
awake, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This is
sir.
most important part. How to be awakened in a very boring physics lecture. So that's the actually an art we must learn. Okay. So now I am just moving to another part. It's an important thing, that is torque. Why the torque will work in electric dipole? Because torque will be there. Kindly remember it. Torque will be there with everything which has a moment. Okay, I just discussed moment is the property due to which the object try to rotate. So when it will rotate, then there will be torque. Okay. So when we will be putting the electric dipole in any uniform electric field, so you can understand that if the electric field is supposed from here to here, the direction is given, so it will experience a force of QE. Okay, but the positive will have in the same direction and the negative will have in the opposite direction, due to which it will try to rotate. And that rotation will be like this, the force will be like this. So you can understand the dipole moment is working in some direction, electric field is working in another direction, and both the quantities are vectors having some angle theta. So the forces will be there. So torque is equal to the force multiplied by the perpendicular distance. So the value, the magnitude of the force is QE, and the perpendicular distance you can easily find out from here, 2L sine theta. So 2L sine theta, and we got the value PE sine theta. It means P cross E. And I think you know now that if it is P cross E, so what will be the direction of the torque? The torque direction will be perpendicular to the plane containing this P and E. Okay, so when you can say this type of arrangement, this is P, this is E, okay, the containing any vector, you can say any angle, not perpendicular. Any angle it can have P and E, but the direction of the torque will be into the perpendicular direction. And SI unit of torque is Newton meter, because first of all we are having the force QE and then the distance. So the force multiplied by meter or distance. So Newton meter, Nm. Now there are certain cases that if theta is 0, then tau is 0, and if theta is 90, then tau is maximum, the PE, and if theta is 180, then again it is 0, because sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1, and sine 180 is also 0. Okay, so we have to find out the work done on an electric dipole in this case. So when a dipole is placed in uniform electric field, it experiences torque and tends to align to attain a stable equilibrium, like in this case. Because we are not holding, we are not having the forceful effect on this, that okay, you are trying to do this, it will try to rotate at their own. Now the small work done will be tau d theta. What is work done actually? You know why this equation comes, tau d theta? Because work done is the force multiplied by displacement. But here the force is the rotational force, which is torque, and the displacement is the rotational displacement, which is d theta. Are you understanding this? Have you got it?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Very good. So if
Yes, sir.
we want to calculate the total work done, we will take the integral from the initial position of theta 1 and the final position of theta 2. Will make the integration. We'll get this value, W is equal to PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. And if potential energy is taken 0 arbitrarily when the dipole is at 90 degree, then we can say that the potential energy U is equal to minus PE cos theta. And potential energy can be taken 0 arbitrarily at any position of the dipole. So these are the conditions of stable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium is that when there is no rotation taking care and theta is 0. So everything, dipole moment is in the same direction of E, and the dipole is aligned in the same direction of E. Okay, so theta is 0. That is the stable equilibrium. But as soon as the angle will come, it will try to align again. So when the angle is 90, so it is 0, potential energy is 0. But when it is 180, that is the most unstable equilibrium, because it is at the opposite end. So it will try to rotate back up to the theta 0. Okay, so that is the most, you can say, unstable. So this was the discussion on electric dipole. Now I will try to give you the quiz. A very small, simple quiz. I am just trying to give you. You kindly give me one moment. And try to do the maximum with your quiz. Please do not jump to your answers immediately. There are certain numericals. Solve them with your solve the numericals with calculator. So this is the quiz. I hope all of you have received. Kindly respond in the chat box. Again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Start. For this, I am giving you 7 to 8 minutes time. It is right now 11:38, and at 11:45 I will stop. Kindly start the quiz. 7 minutes. Do it with maximum efficiency. I am not looking at you, but you have to give the answer. These questions are not in your textbooks, but certainly you can try. Take the calculator's help wherever you feel like. I have received one response immediately, I think within 1 minute. See, it's not an ray, it is not a race. Try to understand. It is not a competition that you have to rush. Okay? Please take your time. You have total 7 minutes. There is no urgency that you submit your answer within 1 minute or 2 minutes. There is no competition. It is only the thing that how much you have learned from today's class and how much you are putting yourself into the process of learning. I hope who have submitted will not get the another chance. Only one response it will receive. Yes. By mistake it, but one question at a time you have to answer, and you immediately answered it, and you submit. So it will take only one response at a time. In the second quiz, you please try to be cautious. There will be second quiz afterwards also. Put your 100%, whatever the knowledge you have. You can take help of anything what you have with you, your books, Google Uncle or Google Baba, anything. But try to solve with 100% efficiency. Already 3 minutes been gone. See, any of you have, if have not joined the WhatsApp group, this is the invitation link. Again, I am posting. You please paste this link in your uh, email ID and open that, or you transfer this link to your mobile and then click it. You will join the group for the updates. So it's last minute. Kindly complete and submit now. Okay, thank you. Let us see over here. And I'll request after this class, please do not leave after this quiz. I have noticed 2-3 members already left. Please do not leave. Only 12 responses I have received. I will discuss each and everything with you. Okay, Aparna has also done. So it's already 46. Should I stay for one more minute? I'm just giving you last chance who are doing. Please submit. Otherwise, I am stopping this to accept response. I'm just counting to 10. I'm just counting to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now it will not accept. Okay. So it's done. So the first quiz you have done in a very good manner. I'm just discussing the result. Result in the sense as I used to discuss with you how you have performed. Kindly see and try to improve upon wherever you have done some mistakes. Please give me a moment. I hope my screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y- Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So I think you are seeing that 17 responses, and out of these 17 responses, the average points what I am getting is 5.41 out of 10 points. The median is 4 and range is 2 to 10 points. So you can see the marks because Amar Kumar has done it wrongly, means he by mistake pressed submit. So one question with correct answer he got 2 marks. Viswajit Ghosh 4 marks. Devamalya 10. Sanchurani 4 marks. Divya 10 marks. Connor Ryan 4 marks. Aniket 4 marks. Harsh Divedi 2. Arhit 2. Aparna Thakur 10 again. Congratulations Aparna coming back to the track. And Divya also, Devamalya, congratulations. And then Kumar Prashant and the I'm not getting name Daswanti 4, Subhashish 6, Rudra 6, Pritam 4. So Himanshu 6, Antesh 8. Okay. So I hope the performance, you can see the average is 5.41. It's not quite good for all the participants. The average should go, because it's a 10-point quiz, the average should be above 8. Okay, because everybody has to perform in a manner so that everybody should get 9 to 10 marks. Now see the question wise distribution. Out of 17, 6 questions only are correct for the first. First question is done by 6 students only correctly. Second question, see the question also and this. Then 10 students marked it correctly out of 17. This is the, I think, the favorable topic of students. Find the potential due to dipole when the angle subtended is. So 16 out of 17 is correct. Dipole in any electric field undergo, so 8 out of 17 are correct. And again in fifth question, only 6 students got it correct. So if I go to the answers explanation that why, please kindly take care of this also. The first part, I think it's the easiest question of this quiz. Just the multiplication you have to do and you have to get the answer 0.04, right? And the second question, which is find the angle, I think that it's somewhat tricky but not so difficult, because you know the easily angle we can get where distance from another charge are available. R2 minus R1 is d cos theta, okay, and the cos theta is 0.5. So when cos theta is 0.5, so cos inverse 0.5 you can get 60 degree. Now the third one is, I hope many of you have given it correctly. So it's okay. And dipoles in an electric field undergo what? So you can understand that dipoles in any electric field will undergo polarization, because it will try to rotate. Then dipole moments are used to calculate what? So you have, many of you have given it wrong again. 6 out of 17 it was. So you can understand that dipole moment implicates the strength of the dipole, and they are then used to compute the polarization patterns. So once the polarization is determined, we can find its susceptibility. So dipole moments are used to calculate the polarization patterns. So kindly remember these things, okay? So I am just sharing a thing with you. This is my website, Department of Physics. It's for physics only. Are you seeing this in a proper manner?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
peacock is dancing. Peacock is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is peacock dancing?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to improve upon this with every detail here, and I'm giving you the name also for this. The already website what I am having with you, that also you can take care of. I'm just giving the name. So in the chat box I'll write Tanya Sharma. Okay. Tanya Sharma, are you facing any problem continuing with again and again you are been discontinuing? Tanya?
Yes, sir. Sir, due to network problem, I have left that.
Okay. So what I'll do, you please try to see the videos later also, but try to
Okay,
be
sir.
as much as you can. You please be with us. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have been trying, sir.
Okay. So I'm just giving you this website name. I hope I can write here. This is, yes, this one. So this is my website, which is I am developing for your syllabus only. This is the new syllabus, so that's why I'm developing right now. And the old one is which you will get many of the things connected with you, but it's with for the old syllabus. Dr. Pradeep at uem.wordpress.com. wordpress.com. So these two websites are there. So you can take reference of anything, any
Okay,
one.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So everybody can take care of. There's no issue. So I am just moving ahead with my another topic. It will be very small topic, and it is the potential, electrostatic potential. Okay. So I'll take just 10 minutes and then the quiz on this electrostatic potential, and then I'll wind up for the day. So all of you know what electric potential is and what is the line integral of electrostatic potential. So these are our target for our discussion for today. We'll learn line integral and the potential difference, then single point, group of charges, dipole, and other properties. So line integral is basically work done by electric field. So we see that if there are 2 points A and B in Cartesian coordinate system x, y, z, A point is at position vector RA and B point at position vector RB, and this is the path in between AB, okay, and a plus positive charge is at the origin. So due to this origin charge on AB path, there will be some force outward, right? Because the test charge we keep first on A, then on B, so there is a test charge, and test charge is small but positive. So you understand. So this is the thing, that negative line integral will be there. Now, how to calculate it? How to do the calculation part? That is the important thing here. So basically, we have to find out the work done. Work done is the small work done, and E dot dl, because the line integral of electric field is the work done. So from A to B, we find out. And the negative part, why we have taken the negative part? Because it represents the work done by the electric field on the positive charge. Okay, it is the work by the field on the charge. That is why I have taken it negative. So let Q naught be the test charge, the positive small test charge, and the force is Q naught Ex on the test charge, and it is radially outward. You can see that plus Q to this F direction is outward. And to prevent this acceleration, equal and opposite force minus of Q naught E has to be applied on the test charge, because that is the force which will keep that test charge there. I will not let that test charge go along the direction of the force, otherwise it will move away. I will try to keep the test charge there. So that type of force I have to apply. So the total work done by the electric field on the test charge is this one minus of integral E dot dl, and I hope you have done many times this calculation that we got the relation. Now equation shows that work done in moving a test charge depends only on the positions, okay, between A and B, and it is independent of the actual path. And the line integral is path independent. Therefore, because the definition of conservative field is like that, if the force representing that field is not depending on the path, only depending on the initial and the final points, it is conservative field. So the electric field is conservative, and the line integral over a closed path is 0, because in the closed path there will be the same point, it will be coming again and again infinite times. Okay, so A to B E dot dl is 0. Now you have to see the line integral of any static field is independent of the path. However, the line integral of the field due to a moving charge is not independent. In the moving charge, it will not be independent, and we will see this moving charge in the magnetism and other parts, electromagnetism things. Okay. So potential is a quantity which determines the flow of charge from one body to another. We say that the charge flow from higher potential to lower potential. So it is a physical quantity which actually governs the flow. It is a physical quantity that determines the degree of electrification. We say na, that this is of very high voltage object. So potential at a point in the field is defined as the work done in moving without any acceleration, a unit positive charge from infinity to that point against the force. So this will be the relation already you got, and this is the final one. According to definition, because this work done per unit charge is the potential. So if from infinite we are keeping the charge up to that point, then RA is infinite and RB is the actual distance where we are keeping that charge. So the potential is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. So in a very simple manner, by calculating the work done per unit test charge, you can easily get the expression of the potential. So V is equal to the work done from infinity to that point and divided by the test charge. SI unit is volt or joule per coulomb or Newton meter per coulomb. So it is a point in 1 volt if 1 joule of work is done. It's a very simple definition of the volt. Okay, so you can see here. So electric potential difference is between 2 points. 2 points means if there are 2 points and electric field and work done is defined accordingly, then we say that the work done is from A to B is like this. Okay, and we say that from A to B, it's now not from infinity to that point, a single point. Now it is from the both the points, and we are finding the difference between the two, VB minus VA. So we got the expression, and these are scalar quantities. Potential at infinity is 0 because R will be infinite, and in potential near an isolated positive charge is positive, and that near an isolated negative charge is negative. So you can say that CGS unit already, I think once I have used in one numerical, stat volt and stat volt 1 arc per. Oh, that was one stat coulomb. Okay. So electric potential due to single point charge, you can easily find out that in this manner at any point P due to at any charge Q, this force is Q naught E, and we have to apply the same equal and opposite force to keep that charge there, so that the small work done is F dot dx for any small displacement taken care into account. So Q naught E dx. So that's this small work done is minus of Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught x square ds. If we integrate it, and the value will be from, you can say the total work done will be like, we can easily find out. So one by one, by putting the values, by keeping our concept clear about the potential. Potential is a very simple concept that we have to do certain amount of work on keeping a charge there where it is near to any charge. We are keeping that test charge fixed at that point. So whatsoever the work we will do on that test charge, that will be the potential. So V is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. That's the due to point charge. And according to superposition principle, we can easily find out the net charge by this equation. We are just adding it up, and this simple. So potential is this need to be taken care of. Potential is proportional to 1 by R, but the Coulomb's force is proportional to 1 by R square. Yeah. Okay. and potential is a scalar, whereas force is a vector, and V is called the potential at a point, but it is actually equal to the potential difference between the R point and infinity, because 2 points are there. So for that infinity part, the potential becomes 0. So due to dipole again at axial point, yes, anybody trying to say? Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on any axial point, we can easily find out, as we have done the electric field part, because the distance and other derivation you can easily make out. But one request I will make here, that you please try to do all these things with your pen and paper again after seeing this video on your on our YouTube channel. So if you revise this concept, so you will be, I think, having a good practice of all these concepts, and you can do numericals in a better way. So 2 points are there, axial line and equatorial line. So the diagrams are well evident. Many a times you have done, and we can easily find out the distances and the value for the potential. So the final value is clear to all, because in equatorial line the distance will be same at the center, so the potential will be 0. But at any axial point the effect will be due to minus q and plus q, so accordingly we can get the difference here. Equipotential surface is the important part here. A surface at every point of which the potential due to charge distribution. Now, kindly see this, charge distribution is the same is called equipotential surface. I am not talking about a charge, a single charge. I am talking about the charge distribution. So that charge distribution can be at a point also, but that can be spread on a sheet, that can be spread on a line. So accordingly, whatsoever the charge distribution is, the equipotential surface will be created, and this is imaginary surface. The surface having the same potential at all the points will be having the. Now see this one, plane equipotential surfaces. Now see, because at this point all the charge distribution are there, an electric field in this line, so you can understand that V1 will have at any point of V1 surface, potential will same. Again V2 and V2. Again on this isolated charge, single charge is there. So it's a concentric circles, because the distance for a circle is same at any point on its circumference. So the potential will be same at all points on the circumference. So for a particular circle, the potential at all points will be same. So that is why that particular surface will be known as equipotential surface. So properties are like, no work is done in moving a test charge from one point to another. Then electric field is always perpendicular to the element of the equipotential surface. Since no work is done, so we can say WAB is 0 and EDL is cos theta is 0. So cos theta is 0, it means theta is equal to 90 degrees. It means what? If we are on the equipotential surface, the direction of the electric field at that particular point on the equipotential surface will be 90 degree, perpendicular. And equipotential surface indicate region of strong or weak electric fields, that you can understand. And by this way also, electric field is defined negative potential gradient. So you can understand from here also, E is equal to minus dV by dr. But if you take this dV out, so dV separate, so you will multiply this E dot dr and negative. So this E dot dr is actually the line integral of the electric field, line integral or the position integral of the electric field. That is the dV, potential. And what is potential? Work done per unit test charge. So dV is basically that value which signifies the work done per unit test charge, E dot dr, which already we have done. So we got the value dV by E, that's the same. So since dV is constant, so dr is proportional to 1 by E. So for a strong field, dr will be small. Okay, and two equipotential surfaces cannot intersect. They are the same region, as we have done the properties of electric line of force, that they cannot intersect, and that is why the equipotential surface also cannot intersect. And electric potential is a scalar quantity, but the potential gradient is a vector. Okay. I hope you have some information about gradient. Otherwise, we will discuss the gradient part later when we will be in the topics of vector calculus. The negative sign of potential gradient shows that the rate of change of potential with distance is always against the electric field intensity. Potential energy I am just skipping today because it's the same concept of energy at any point, but I will take it again later. I'm just making it fast so that we can concentrate on our quiz for today. So I'll take the electrostatic potential energy in next class. Okay. So I'm just giving you the second quiz, which is based on, you can understand, on potential, electrostatic potential. And I hope you can do in a good manner. I'll request that please try to focus how you can achieve maximum. It is now 12:11. At 12:20, I am giving you 9 minutes time. At 12:20, I will stop this. You kindly start. You can start. Are you there? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or started taking breakfast or lunch?
Yes, sir.
Taking lunch also? It's a good thing to take lunch with physics class. It takes a lot of energy to do numericals and to understand what physics teacher is saying. But it's very easy to understand the physics class because physics is what uh, basically surrounded around us. All the things are related to physics, and you can understand the concept very easily by understanding the interaction. Anyway, you please try to do the numericals. Then I will discuss the things with you. By mistake, actually, the heading is given as only quiz 1, but it is actually quiz 2. Try to see the questions with interest so that you can answer it with interest. There are 20 students, so I can understand that 20 response I will get. So I got the first and a 10 pointer. I got a first 10 pointer for this quiz. Niket has done a wonderful job, the first 10 pointer for the second quiz of today. After this quiz, please be there because I have to discuss important thing with you. So 4 minutes are left. Last 3 minutes. Kindly try to complete. I hope this quiz is very easy in comparison to the last. Okay, few students have done. Eight students have done. So I am left with last 2 minutes. Kindly submit if you have done. So already in the last minute, 12:19 is going on. So we'll wait up to 12:20 to come. I request all to submit, because otherwise we cannot discuss your result, your performance. Don't be hesitant to submit, because if you are new and you're first timer in the class, then also you must submit so that we can discuss, and you should know about where you need improvement, or how the things can be improved. So it's the last 12:20 has come. So I'm just going for the counter. I'm again taking the counter. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm just stopping. Okay. So I'm just sharing the screen with you again. Just give me a moment. I hope you are seeing my screen now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This you are seeing 18 responses. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now kindly see this, the improvement of the performance. Now the average has improved to 7.22 and the median has gone to 8. Okay. So it's the improvement over here in average, and the median is also 8. Now see your performance here. Aniket 10 pointer, Demalya 10, Kumar Prashant 8, Himanish 2. I don't know what's the problem. Himanish, if you have any problem, you can discuss later. Divya 10, Aparna 8. Why Aparna 2 marks loss is a very big loss?
So actually,
Ah,
I didn't read the
oh,
last question carefully and got
okay,
confused
okay,
between can and cannot.
okay. Everybody, you must understand that you should not lose any marks anywhere. Anywhere in your life, you should not lose anything which are provided to you. Okay. Sancharini 8, 2 marks lost. And S creation Sahitya 10 marks, very good. Sahitya, very good. And Roshan 6, Neeraj 6, Subhashis 8, Anjesh 6, Vishwarup 8, Rudra 8, and Arhit 6. Arhit, why 4 marks loss? Himanshu 6. See, there should not be any loss of marks. Okay, so you can understand now the statistics are the first question 18 out of 18. All of you have given correct. It was the easiest one of the quiz. And then the second 13 out of 18. So 5 got wrong, and 14 out of 18 for the third, and 13 out of 18 again. And the fifth one, if the electric potential is given, which of the following cannot be calculated? Okay. So 7 only we got the responses. So now see the explanation one by one, question by question. You can note it down, or because it will not be available to you. So, okay. So I think this is the calculation part. I hope many of you have calculated. So this is the explanation. There are 6 point charges and located at certain positions. So you have to find the potential due to all. So due to all means you have to sum up. So 143.35, the summation sign over there you are seeing. So I hope many of you have corrected and calculated well. Now the electric field is given in a vector form. You have to find the potential. So already I have given you one relation for electric field. V is equal to integral E dot dl. If you have remembered, I have given you that E is equal to dV by dr. So dV is equal to E dot dr. From that relation, you can find out easily. If you could have done, you will be 106 volts. So second. Okay. The fourth question is equipotential surface is what? So equipotential surface is imaginary surface. I have given you the hint when I was discussing equipotential surface is the imaginary surface. And the last one, the confusion creator, it is the last one. If the electric potential is given, which of the following cannot be calculated? See, using potential, we can calculate electric field directly by gradient operation. And from E, the flux density can be calculated. So it is not possible to calculate energy directly from potential. Okay? From energy, we can calculate the potential, but from the potential, we cannot go back to energy. We cannot calculate the energy. So that's the reason. Anyway, so you must learn and try to incorporate in other discussions. I want to discuss with you the important part today because I have gone through that. We have taken, I think, a few classes of physics. So, few introductory classes of chemistry also required. So, we are starting from the next week, the fundamentals of chemistry. So, our teacher will be there. So, on Wednesday only. So, in place of myself, the chemistry teacher will be there. And whenever we will be having the, you can say, mutual understanding that who will be taking the class, accordingly it will be informed. And you can see my website what I have given. I have already given you one website name that was this one. This one I am just posting. This website will contain every information. Okay, every information. Yeah, it's a chemistry because only one subject you will have to take according to the syllabus. The detailed guidelines will be given to you, and your I think your admission letters and other things are pending. So when you will complete your admission formalities, so all of you will receive admission kit in soft copy, where book of list of books, what subjects, the syllabus, and other things, that all will be provided to you. So you can keep in touch with the admission officers for that, and we will be having the different sessions as per the requirement of the syllabus. Okay. So best of all, thank you. Thanks a lot for today. Keep in touch. Lot of things I have given to you for the yes. Tanya, just a moment. I received a message from Tanya. Sir, could you please send the first link again? You have to send. Okay, okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. Where I have given, I lost it. Yes, this is there. So this is the link to join. You just copy this link to your mobile or whatsoever the mean you can open the web WhatsApp in your laptop also, accordingly copy it and click it, so you will be added to the group. Okay, so it's all from my side. Thank you, thanks a lot. Thank you, thanks, and take care your health